what's going on, Birdland? How are you? Welcome to another episode of Full Count Chaos. Always appreciate you taking the time to tune in, even when it's a shit show in Birdland Island. Always appreciate it, because it is a shit show. It's a very weird shit show of a season. A lot to talk about. I know there's a lot on your mind. A lot has been going on the past 72 hours. Just a very bizarre, frustrating shit show. We'll just go with that. Again, fullcountchaos@gmail.com. Always want to hear from you. I'm always over on X as well. 99% of the time during the season, I'm over there talking with you guys throughout the game, just venting, having fun with our knee-jerk reaction tweets, all the good stuff. But I want to know what's on your mind. Again, a lot to talk about. A half game out right now. The Orioles are a half game out of the wild card. Cleveland in front. Texas coming to town in a couple days. The Orioles are going to try to sweep the series against the Angels, which they should. You know, if you want to be a playoff team and you want to be a contender, when a team like the Angels come into Baltimore, you got to take care of business. So far they have. They won the first two games. We got Brandon Young finishing it off. Love me some Brandon Young. But what a weird season. That Texas series that we're going to see in a couple of days, that's going to be huge. It's going to be a wild series. I guess it'll be like a playoff vibe. It's weird saying that. And I don't want to give any credit to Mike Elias saying that. Again, want to hear from you. How are you feeling? FullCountChaos@gmail.com. Feel free to comment down in the YouTube section. Go down there, YouTube. Comment down there how you feeling. Everybody has lost their patience. Everybody has lost their patience with the team, but the majority with Mike Elias. I think we have all agreed from top to bottom, sports media, sport networks, MLB Network, local Baltimore sport. We've all agreed. Thanks, Mike, but get the fuck out of here. Appreciate your time. Thanks for everything you did. It's time to go. It's time to go. Jim Palmer is not giving two shits about your feelings the other day or Mike Elias' feelings right now. Jim has had it. If you don't follow Jim on X, head over there. Again, we talk about it. I feel like in the past 10 years we've been saying, Jim's at that age. He just doesn't care. He did make a comment the other day on X where he's like, well, I got to be a little careful. I got to take a step back because he was on a roll. He didn't care. He's upset. He's losing his patience. We're losing our patience again. Players, Elias, coaching, managing, development. It's all a shit show. But I want to put up this tweet right now from Palmer. Somebody asked him why it seems like players outside the Orioles organization is always the best bat in the lineup on the Orioles. So Jim, again, just completely fed up with Mike. He said one of the first things Mike Elias did, if you can't see this, if you're just listening audio, he says one of the first things Mike Elias did was fire the Orioles minor league hitting coordinator, Terry Crowley. Tremendous credentials, both as a player and hitting coach. If you did Crow's hitting drills, it was vastly increased your chance of being a good hitter. Mike wanted his people. He ends with, that's his prerogative. But Jim just basically saying, yeah, you want to know why? You want to know why that's probably what's going on? Well, because Mike got rid of one of the best hitting instructors in the Orioles organization. There's Mike for you. Mike's got to go. There is no reason he's still here. Again, you could point fingers. Yes, they should play better. The Orioles should be playing better. Absolutely. Shame on them. But it hasn't worked out. We gave Mike a chance, and we're in 2026. We're half game out, and he didn't even buy one piece. Now, one of the billionaires spent any money to make this Orioles team better in any defense, bat, DH, nothing. So Jim is losing his patience. He's putting out tweets, talking, well, let me tell you why Mike screwed up this team. Oh, my goodness. So, yep, we see Adley leave. How do you feel about that? Obviously, we'll talk about that. Taylor Ward, Dean Kramer. Hey, look, Rogers is here if you want to look at the glass half full. You know, it's not, again, we're not rebuilding. I get it. Okay, we didn't strip down the entire car and selling it for parts right now. I understand that. Pete's still there. Gunnar is still there. I know. There's guys, we still have the, we still have this powerful offensive lineup, the lineup. I've got football in the mind, I'm sorry, because Ravens have started. Now I'm reading things about the Ravens. I got to focus 100% on the Orioles right now. But with that Taylor Ward trade, Hoppy, that dude, he came out the other night throwing 100. First throw is to the backstop. The guy looked like he was going to blow chunks everywhere. The guy was nervous, but he seems like hopefully he'll help the Orioles. That whole Taylor Ward situation, we've talked about it till we're blue in the face. It was weird. Last year, he had 36 home runs. The year before, 25. The Orioles brought him on here to be a power bat. Didn't work out. Ward took it upon himself to say, hey, I'm going to change things up a little bit here, and I'm just going to focus on getting on base. So that was weird. Real quick, I'm just going to take about 10 seconds. Pinsandaces.com. Don't forget, FCC 25, 21% off. Get all of your golf apparel over there. Again, FCC 25, 21% off Pins and Aces. DistillUnion.com. All the gadgets you forgot you needed. You needed to stock up on some more. Your wallet, sunglasses, key holder, pen holder, watches, whatever it is. Head over there. 20% off FCC 25. And also oldglory.com, FCC 25, 15% off. And, of course, part of Belly Up Sports Media. By the way, I did have Kyle Goon from the Baltimore Banner on. Talked to him yesterday. Look, I wanted to take like 48 to 72 hours for everything, for the dust to settle. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to come out and do a knee-jerk reaction episode, which that would have been fun. I was getting a lot of tweets and or texts and emails saying, hey, we'd love to hear a negative Nate knee-jerk episode. I mean, it would have just been me cursing and screaming. It probably wouldn't have even made sense. I would have just sounded like some grumpy, drunk old guy yelling at kids to get off their lawn. So I'm like, let me take a minute. You know, I do like over there at Baltimore Banner what Kyle Goon writes about. If you don't follow him on X, at Kyle Goon, nice guy. So I'm going to throw that episode up there either later today or tomorrow, along with this one as well. But I just wanted to take a moment to take a breath. You know, let the blood pressure pills kick in. Wrap up my therapy sessions for the week about the Orioles. But I'm not going to sit here and, you know, we're not going to run down everything. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go, hey, in case you missed it, the Adley trade, you know, you're an Orioles fan. You're tuned into this podcast. You know what the hell's going on. I don't need to sit here and break down everything for you. Again, just in case you missed it, I'm also not going to go break down the trades right now. I don't have the fucking patience for that right now. Not at all. I did this podcast through the rebuild. We broke down every fucking prospect. I am so sick and tired of doing that. So the Adley trade, I don't have the patience to do that. Maybe next episode later in the season, off season. Okay, we'll talk about it. I'm fine with that. Okay, they got some good players. Good for you, Mike. Just tired of talking about prospects. Holy shit, it's 2026, 2018, 2019, 2020. Prospects. Fucking prospects. I'm over it. But yeah, WFAN over at Boston Sports Radio, they're pretty pissed. They're like, we gave away what? For who? Adley, great player. And we'll get into that as well. I want to hear from you guys. How did you feel about Adley? I mean, again, we're going to talk about Adley and you know, the feelings and the connection behind Adley. But when you look at him as a player, he's a 1-1 draft pick. I don't know, right here in 2026. I asked Kyle about that as well when he came on. Was curious. Of course, the thought of losing Adley, and this is what we were talking about as well. it's like losing the love of your life. You know what I mean? It's like that was the person that you met. I was at Jimmy's Seafood on that draft party. I know there's videos going around. You probably saw me in one of the videos. I was at Jimmy's with a buddy of mine, Eric from Barstool. I think he was like 2 or 3 seats down from me on his left, or my left, his right. And we were all just hanging out. And yeah, it was fun. But those memories, okay, that's like the connection that you have. It's like the love of your life. It's like, okay, I met somebody, and then you have in your mind, this is going to be the one. We're going to get married. We're going to be together forever. It's our future. And then all of a sudden, it just feels like a breakup. You know what I mean? It's like there's more of a connection. You thought Adley was going to be the face of the franchise. You thought Adley was going to be part of all these winning seasons. So when you get rid of Adley, it's like, all right, well, there it is. Didn't work out. Bad breakup. Time to move on. Time to focus your energy on somebody else. A lot of fish in the sea. Who's going to be now? Pete Alonso? Cowser? Gunnar? I mean, who are you going to focus now? Gunnar ain't signing. But that's why a lot of people have the connection they do to Adley. It's not, oh my God, we got rid of a Hall of Fame player. I don't know. Speaking of offense, look, defense, he's one of the best catchers in the league. Great defense. But we just started seeing a decline. It was concerning. 2024, struggled. 2025, struggled. Couldn't stay on the field. It's getting hurt. It's getting older. It's going to be 30 soon. We don't know the details behind what they offered Adley. But I don't think, and I hate to do this, giving Elias a little bit of credit here, I don't think he wanted to throw Adley under the bus. It was a sad situation, and he knew he fucked up, talking about Elias, that there he goes, I got to get rid of him. But I don't think he wanted to throw Adley under the bus too much and say, well, this is what we offered him. We tried. This is the amount we offered. He said no. You know, of course it got out there that they offered him twice to sign with the Orioles, and both times he said no, and I get it. You know, he's struggling. He's not having a good season. He's probably going, hold on, wait, no, not yet. Hold on, no, I'm still struggling. Hold on. But just another play it safe Elias season. Here we go. Who only feels comfortable when he's selling for prospects. That's it. That's when he feels right at home. He was probably poured himself a nice little bubble bath, some candles, turned on some Mariah Carey, and just had a blast that night, knowing that he had all these prospects from Boston. Oh, he was loving life. You jackass, you didn't have any confidence in the team in 2022. You didn't have any confidence or go for it in the middle of those seasons. You were never aggressive. You didn't do jack shit this season to make this team any better. You didn't spend any money. Buy a bat. Get some defense. I mean, look, this roster, if this was just an every year normal season, the Orioles would not be a half game out. I mean, the entire league stinks. We continue to say that. We get it. The Orioles should have absolutely taken advantage of the entire American League shit in the bed, but they didn't. And you can blame a lot of this on Gunnar. I know Gunnar was getting emotional talking about Adley, but it's like, dude, you fucked up. You guys are the main reason why we're here. Well, I'm going to say 40% of the reason. I'm giving 60 to Mike. I don't know. I'm too angry right now to split things down the middle. I mean, blame the players for not playing well. Blame Mike for sucking at his job. But he completely ignored defense this year, ignored the bullpen. He was never aggressive. He is never aggressive. Corbin Burns, I don't want to talk about it. We've said it too many times. That was an oh shit moment. Oh shit. Panic mode. Whatever. Never aggressive. Never went for it all. Fuck him. Pack your shit up and go, Mike. It's done. It's over. And shame on Rubenstein and these owners. If he is back next year, I don't want to hear about the injuries. It's over. He's done. Everybody from A to Z out there in the world of baseball, whether you want to do podcasts, whether you want to talk about networks, radio, everybody agrees Mike's got to go. All right, everyone's got to just stamp that, mail it, done. We all agree. We're all on the same page. We all see the same shit. There's nobody out there right now going, well, let's give Mike a little bit more time. There's not even, look, there's always going to be, quote unquote, experts out there who will always go against the grain. Everyone's saying, what? Okay, I'm going to say the opposite. So it looks like I know ball and you all don't. No, they're still out there. I see them every day. But you don't even see those people saying, let's give Mike a chance. It's not Mike's fault. Here's what. No, nobody's saying that. Step aside, brother. But I don't think they're going to let him go. So I think that's why most people are very upset about losing Adley. It's not because, or it could be, I don't know. I don't mean to speak for everybody, but you can't really say, oh, it's because we lost a Hall of Fame player, and we're never, ever going to see a player like that again. With that talent, with that bat, he batted 290, 300 every year, and blah, blah, blah. It's the connection. It's what he meant. It's what he symbolized. Like, all of it. We all had a connection with him, and it's a very depressing moment. But I was tagged in a lot of posts. I was very upset to see this. People were tagging me on other people's posts, not towards me, just some Orioles fans, believe it or not, who everybody was upset that it was happening, that we were selling, that we got rid of Adley. It was just a sad day. And people are like, I was seeing posts of people, bro, what's everybody upset about? Stop being so dramatic. It's just part of the game. I was seeing some fans say, you need to get a fucking hobby if you're upset today. That's very ironic. An Orioles fan who's on X every day, watches the Orioles every day, and makes fun of other Orioles fans of how they feel in a specific situation and tell them to get a hobby? Ironic. And I guess that was the trend of some of these. I only saw a handful. I don't know why I even saw that many. Making fun of Oriole fans for being upset. I did not understand that. That I just didn't get. That's a huge pet peeve of mine of non-sport fans making fun of people who watch sports. That's always been my pet peeve. Like, just because you don't understand it, and I'm sure people who don't watch sports, I probably don't understand half the shit you watch, or you do, but I'm not pointing the finger and laughing and making fun of you. But boy, I see a lot of that. But the fans, Orioles fans, that I see on social media a lot who try to claim I've been an Orioles fan my whole life and I'll do anything for these guys, to make fun of other fans for feeling the way that they do, that is just a giant douchebag move. That's terrible. Those kind of fans are just toxic. I'm going to call you out because you have a different feeling than I do. And I get people are going, what, isn't that kind of what you're doing? No, I'm calling him out for calling other fans out. Like, leave other fans alone. We all have, it's sports. We're always going to have disagreements. It's like politics. There's always going to be shouting. It's just the way it is. So I saw a lot of that. That was weird. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, but that's tough, man. Adley was the very beginning of the rebuild. Stings a little more than just your favorite player leaving. I blame a lot on Gunnar, too. And I don't know how the Orioles are going to play now. Like, now Cowser, Gunnar, they just lost their best friend. They all used to go to the movies together and build Lego. Whatever they did together on their off time, they were all buddies. They were all pals. You all saw them at the mall in the Lego line, all holding their thumbs up, smiling. Like, we're best buddies. Now that Adley's gone, Gunner's already a head case. Cowser's a head case. Like, what the fuck's going to happen with these guys? Get Gunnar a psychiatrist right now. Get him a psychiatrist. They should have started him the other day. Because now that his best friend left, he's getting emotional talking to the media. Like, get him some help, man. Get him some help. But we're all angry that Elias still has a job. I'm mad at the end of the day. Rubenstein thinks that we're all a bunch of fucking morons with stuff that he said the other day. They think that, we'll believe anything. I talked about that last episode. I'm just mad at everything. These billionaires didn't buy anything, not one piece to help this team out. Mike giving up another liftoff bullshit again. Oh, I got caught up in this and that, and I guess I got caught, I don't know. You had 8 years to figure it out. Now that you didn't and everything's shit in the bed and you're realizing you weren't aggressive enough to be like, oh, okay, I fucked up. I'm sorry. Give me another chance. No, come on, go. Like Palmer said, you're going to pull that up again. From Mike Elias firing the Orioles minor league hitting coordinator. Even Palmer's like, I'm just tired of it. But just to wrap this up, it's disgusting that Birdland had to sit through this shit again. That's it. I mean, that liftoff, everything just bursted into flames and just landed right back down, right where it took off. We didn't deserve this. We don't deserve it. I've been saying it all season, last year. We just don't fucking deserve it. It's weird that Mike said, a few weeks ago, we're all in. Then he comes and says, oh, wait a minute. I don't know about it. Now that I'm watching the games, I'm concerned. And then their salary, like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? He's losing his shit. Like, just send him off. Said he's too tired to talk to the team. Whatever. Anyway, I want to hear from you folks. Again, fullcountchaos@gmail.com. Some emails did come in. I'm going to get to them. Some more coming in. Hit me up on X. Anyway, you get again, comment here on the YouTube. But I always want to hear from you all. I know what a crazy season. Also knowing that, again, a half game back. They're playing the Angels. I think the Guardians are playing the Mets. But then they go and play the White Sox after that. I keep forgetting the White Sox are actually playing good baseball. But anyway, want to hear from you. Any way you can get a hold of me. I want to know what's on your mind, how you feeling. Till next time.